What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Book is entitled Lessons from a Non-Custodial Father at Amazon, Kindle, and CreateSpace. Link will be in the description box below as usual. Go get it. PayPal link there also. They asked me to put it up, so I put it up. Thanks everybody for supporting. This video is entitled The Problem with Expressing Yourself. Yesterday I was having a long conversation with my son about some things that happened, and you know, it's at that age where I got to start talking to him about, I talk to him like he's an adult. And one of the issues is expression. And this happens with kids, and this happens with kids who are predominantly around their moms. And this happens in society so much so that it's just becoming annoying to me personally. But it's very prevalent where people need to express themselves. Like, it's not about solving anything or solution. You've been raised to have a voice and speak your voice. And because I was at work a week and a half ago, and a lady was talking to me, you know, to kind of inspect things on the job. And she's like, you need to say things. You need to express yourself. You have a voice. You can say stuff. And I just looked at the lady. I said, lady, talking don't get nothing done. Like, and you want me to talk to people who don't listen? Like, that's wasted. That's wasted words. So like, no. Y'all gonna do whatever y'all say y'all want to do, period. That's what y'all been doing. That's what y'all continue to do. That's what it is. And she's just like, you're not gonna express yourself? And I'm like, no. Just make sure the check clear. That's it. And I had to talk to my son about this because one of the things was, you know, kids in general, you want to be a right fighter. You're taught right and wrong, and then you fight for what's right. Nothing's wrong with that. But there's a part where people just want to express themselves. I just want to say anything. I have a point. I would clown him because years back, you know, I made him cry. But, you know, he was like, Dad, I have rights. I can say what I want. I have rights. I'm a person. And I'm like, yeah, everybody's a person. Everybody has rights. You're no different than anybody else, okay? So your rights aren't that special, okay? And besides, you're a kid, you really don't have no rights because you ain't paying to keep them rights. And you borrowing my rights right now. He's, no. I'm like, okay, whatever. But you go out in society and people have to do all these things. And expression normally doesn't get anything done. Expression is for attention, you know. And this is what happens when when you're about expressing yourself all the time. It's about being seen, which in some ways is just a form of narcissism. You wanted to express yourself, to be heard and your voice heard, and say it loud. And I came here today, so I need to express myself because I need an audience, because I want y'all to pay attention to me. But okay, there's a time and a place for everything. But in a situation where right and wrong are on the table, expression isn't what anybody's looking for. They're looking for what's right and what's wrong. They're looking for a solution. And, you know, when I'm out in society, people are so bent on expressing themselves that they really don't solve any problems. I mean, I like art. You know, I do have an artistic mind also. But I understand that, you know, drawing a beautiful painting is not going to fix my practical situations in life unless I get paid for them. That's it. You know, expressing myself, I'm going to grow, you know, a ball side out and color it purple to express myself. That's not keeping the lights on. I mean, not going to put gas in my car, not going to put food in my stomach, not going to keep a roof over my head. You know, and this is part of what I mean by right fighting. It's like, okay, well, you're upset because something happened and you want to express your feelings. He's like, yeah. I said, well, here's the thing. Do people don't care about your feelings when they're trying to get to the bottom of something. They want to know what's going on so they can end it. And and as a man, when you deal with women, it's the same thing. They gotta express themselves. And I said all that to say, could you put some gas in the tank? We've been sitting here for, you know what? I just need to vent about putting gas in the tank. Okay. Now, whatever. Because to a degree, when it comes down to reality, just as a man, I don't want to hear what you have to say. Express yourself after the work is done. You know what I'm saying? And this is part of the expression that I learned this playing sports as a kid. When you get overly emotional and you want to express yourself, you sabotage the situation. You want to yell, you want to scream, you want to cuss, you want to throw a tantrum. Hey, play clock. We ain't got time for this. We trying to get something done here. We trying to score. And you over here, hey, another thing, I just gotta tell you, I'm upset. They keep blitzing, and I can't stop it, and I just want to express myself, and I know it's just frustrating. It's frustrating. Delay game. Why is it delay game? I don't understand. Don't we get a timeout for expressing yourself? No, you don't. And then the whole team like, get this fool out of here. That same thing. Like I said, one of my favorite scenes in the movie was Jarhead, when a guy spazzed out when they were crawling under the barbed wire, and they tell him, if you've been in the military, people who've been in the military, they have that drill where they crawl under the barbed wire and they shoot live ammunition over their head to simulate war. And at first, it's not live. You know what I'm saying? Then, as you do it again, it's live. And they tell you, don't stand up. These live rounds, but you need to express yourself. Oh my God, I can't believe it. Oh, what's going on? I can't take it. I gotta stand up. Y'all need to, bow. And Jamie Foxx standing over him. You stupid son of a bitch. I told your ass that you was gonna get shot. This is real. Now we gotta send a letter to your mother because you's a jackass. Because people want to express themselves. Expressing, that's what happens when you're overly emotional about expressing yourself. And the weird thing to me is, I guess as I get older, I have less and less respect for people who make a life career, or try to make a life career out of expressing themselves, knowing that they're not getting anything from it, And what I mean by that is, you need to talk. You need to be heard. But to the point that it gets in the way of you handling your business day to day. To the point where it gets in the way of you taking care of yourself. It gets in the way of you taking care of your kids, your family, your kids. Like, by the time you get finished expressing yourself and you feel all empty, it's too late to get the work done. And now it's a whole nother issue because you didn't get any work done because you had to express yourself. And now the next day, you're a ball of emotions again because you didn't really get anything done. So now you need to express yourself again how you're a ball of emotions because you didn't do what you were supposed to do because you were so busy, in your feelings, right? And now you do it again and again and again. And people don't realize, as you get older, you notice the separation between people because of over emotionalism, where people always are in a situation and they rarely put their emotions in check and put them to the side and say, I need to handle this business right now, regardless of how I'm feeling. I can express myself in my downtime after the business is handled. But this is not where we're at in society. Where we're at right now is, you know, I need to express myself at all costs. And I need a loan because I didn't realize the rent was due because I needed to express myself so much. You know, so to me, you know, there's a problem with expressing yourself too much. Like, share, subscribe. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace.